Alright, how everybody's doing? It's A-Trip here. On my way to work here, and I guess we might as well take a little bit of a time to talk about these new tires I got on here. So I got some tires installed. I probably got close to 1,000 miles on them now, so now would probably be a decent time to talk about them. I don't know what we're really going to talk about or what I'm really going to talk about. As you've watched other videos of mine, I don't write scripts, I'm just going to battle away, but and unfortunately most of my roads are predominantly straight. But after 1,000 miles on these Shinko 567, 568 tires, just to cut to the chase, I guess, I kind of liking them. I'm kind of digging them quite a bit. I wanted to, I've never tried Shinko, I've never had any Shinko tires. I wanted to try them out, kind of just to try them out, because it's a little bit cheaper and kind of by a somewhat of a recommendation of someone else I watch on YouTube that I know uses Shinko tires. And like, let's give them a whirl, because I guess my impression of Pirellis, it's, I don't know, like, they're okay, but they kind of, my impression is they kind of need optimal conditions, like perfect temperatures. Like if it's getting a little bit chillier out, or if there's whatever, the road is wet, they're not nearly as good. I mean, I don't know, the Pirellis I had on my Benelli TRK were good. The ones that were on my T-Max those were the ones where, like, that was kind of probably the best handling scooter I had. They were amazing, but I could definitely tell the differences when the ambient temperature dropped or if it was wet. But not to get off, like I said, I don't write scripts, so not to get off the topic. So what we're riding on right now is Shinko 567 front, Shinko 568 rear, I think it is. Stock size. We don't go to the dark side on our motorcycles, so first couple days I'll say, like, it didn't seem like they're holding air. I was nervous for a second, but now it seems like they're fine, they're holding air. My commute to work is about 52 miles, so just to give you some reference of how I'm riding or whatever, like 100 miles a day when I'm riding. But like I said, a lot of this crap is just straight as an arrow. But I guess I was riding on 13-year-old stock tires before this, that just taking a chance, and I didn't think they were that terrible. Like, I definitely could tell, like side winds like this, like I would actually move. This thing, it kind of still does get a little, I think that might be just the bike though, but it still gets kind of teeter-tottery and stuff like that, but I don't actually physically move like I was before. And I could, like normal riding, the other tires were okay, but if I try to push it through a turn, the same thing, I definitely would not stick and I would slide. So immediately getting on these, like, oh yeah, these definitely do feel much better. They feel very, very smooth, and they actually seem like they kind of helped out the bumps a little, smoothed it out a little, because it's not quite as harsh. So smooths out bumps a little, and then, I mean, we're even like one-handed right now, but these things, they do handle really well and stick really well, so there's that. So you don't have to, it's pretty good times. They're feeling pretty good, as you might have shown like a little bit earlier in the video. There's virtually no wear on them so far after 1,000 miles. So like I said, I've heard mixed bag of reviews. Like, I know one guy that I watch on YouTube uses Shinko tires, he likes them, but then I've heard other people say, whatever, everyone in the world says to get the Michelin, what is it, the I don't know, pilot grip or whatever, I don't know what, everyone gets the same tires for this thing. But I wanted to try Shinko. They're cheaper. You get some people that saying they're garbage, they're only going to last you 2,000 miles or something like that. So we'll see. Like, I got 1,000 miles on them so far, and you basically can't even tell at all. They still look like brand new tires, other than the dust and dirt on them. So they handle. Stay tuned, I guess, for many miles, because these miles are adding up real quick. Like I said, I'm riding 100 miles of work to a day, so it's like I'm already going to need to source out some oil and give this thing another oil change, maybe do a drive oil change. But after 1,000 miles, they're still feeling really good. Like, I kind of like them. They're nice and they're kind of they feel soft, so they're nice and got a nice ride to the road, and they handle well. They're nice and sticky. Definitely can handle pretty good. One other, like, I guess negative effect, I guess you could say, is they do seem to be, I don't know if you can hear them, but they do seem to be very noisy. At least that front tire. Like, I know I've always heard wind and everything sucking up through this thing and making me a little paranoid of what the loud noises are, but now I can definitely tell the difference. It got louder, it got a different tone, and you can hear it in there, and then you can actually hear the tone change if we swerve or whatever like that. So it's kind of a loud tire. It does have a lot of lines and a lot of lines of grip and a lot of little slip out areas for the water. So even on the when I first bought them, immediately zero miles on them, I had to ride them home in the wet. Like, it wasn't raining anymore. It was a thunderstorm on the way there, but on the way back it was just wet out for, I don't know, 40-50% of the ride on the way back. So they seem to handle okay. There's a damn bug on my face shield. They seem to handle good in the wet too. So it's like I talked about earlier with the Pirellis, the temperature change and the moisture change don't seem like they're going to make a difference on this one. And I mean, I can't show you with curves, but they handle really well. And like, we're going 50-60 miles an hour while I'm doing all this, so they handle good. They feel soft. They smoothed out some of the bumps. As far as people saying you're not going to get any mileage on them, I'm pretty optimistic about that. I think I'm going to get some decent miles out of these because I got 1,000 miles on them and there's barely anywhere whatsoever. So I don't see them disintegrating in another 1,400 miles. So they should get some miles out of them. Well, I guess as far as cost, in $26, and this is July right now, but like I said, I just got them, so would have been in the beginning of June, I think I got them. Maybe, was it the end of May? I don't know. Not long ago at all, and I already got 1,000 miles on them just because, like I said, 100 miles to work. But where was I going? This is why you should write strips, because I don't know scripts, because I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. Postme should fix this, but we won't. I don't like adding voiceovers, so we'll probably just add this for the comedic effect of I'm a dunce and I don't know what the hell I was talking about. But they're not going to disintegrate like very quickly here. I already got 1,000 miles on them. They look completely fine. We'll see. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe. Maybe you'll see what these things look like in 5,000 miles from now, because I don't see them not lasting. They seem to be pretty good. They seem to be so far whatever. I obviously haven't been in any cold yet, but been in the wet, been in normal temperatures, been in, like, I'm in Illinois, Wisconsin area, so it's wind is inevitable here. And I get, like, now I'm in all these open fields, so I get tons of crosswinds, and I'm still planted, or more planted than I was before on the stock tires, but not, I guess I should say not. I mean, this can get hit pretty hard right now when we're not going anywhere, but it will kind of like rock back and forth like that a little bit. It doesn't move. I think that might just be this bike though, because whatever. I've had multiple other scooters and bikes, and some of them will not move an inch when there's crosswinds, and typically, like, these scooters, they'll slide. This one teeter-totters. But they handle nice and smooth. They track where you want them to go. They're soft. They take out some of the bumps. I'm happy with them so far. After 1,000 miles, I guess you could say, what these tires are doing. Doing pretty decent. Oh, we got like 2 curves coming up. we'll end the video. Like, subscribe with like 2 curves. Said this is all mostly all straight, so that part sucks. And see, like now we're slightly getting pushed a little bit, but mostly just kind of rocking the scooter back and forth because these are some pretty decent all around winds going on right now. I couldn't tell you what the wind speed is. I should get some kind of like monitor or something like that shows you the wind speed. But and comparative to the old tires that I had that wouldn't hold their line and got real snaky, this thing they're decent, they'll hold their line, they're kind of soft, smoothed out some of the bumps. I know I'm saying this stuff over and over again, but it's just to get to the point across, I guess. The only downfall I would probably say would be they are kind of loud. I've never ridden like other than like a TW200 or whatever it was during the MSF class many years ago. I've never really ridden a dirt bike on road, but I guess slightly comparatively, that's kind of like, it sounds like you're riding on a treaded tire almost. But yeah, they feel pretty good to me. I'm not whatever. I don't regret my decision in trying these out because they feel just fine to me. Like we are getting a little wobbly, but that's about it. Leave you with all this beautiful countryside, and after 1,000 miles on the Shinko 567, 568, I would recommend. I guess I should wait on long time for a recommendation to see if they actually last or they fall apart. Like some people think that a couple 1,000 miles they're going to be gone, but that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case, so I'm not worried about that. So we just got, we got to dodge a little, dodge a fox at 60 miles an hour. Poor fox. Sorry, brother. Then we gotta keep on just hanging on, keep on blabbing. Never really know how to properly script or end videos, but now I'm just stalling because I know there's another curve here. So, all right, so 45 mile an hour turn. We're entering at, we'll say 65 because these things are all, as you know, motorcycles are pretty optimistic with their speedometers, and there's even that little drop-off bump thing there, but nice ride. So Shinko 568, 567 tires on your Honda Silverwing or similar sized motorcycle, I guess, that they would fit. They're 13 and 14 inch tires, so that's what it would fit on. But I think when I was trying to find any sort of reviews, I didn't see really much of anything, but saw pictures of people like putting them on some of their electric bicycles and that type of thing. So they might fit on some of those things too, depending upon whatever they are. But see y'all later. Peace.